Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we'll be reading Bug Infestation, made by Engletroll. Thanks for the writer's permission. The link for the story is in the description and I hope you'll enjoy. Let's begin. Administrator Haran sighed as he looked over the report. Another space station lost to bugs. 576 trillion credits down the black hole because some idiot didn't follow the proper quarantine rules. The station Kushtan had been a tremendous success for trade, and now he had to call in the Navy to blast the thing into space dust. Well, at least they would like the target practice. He reluctantly called for his assistant, Carl, who came into his office.
Yes, Administrator, what can I help you with? And what's so secret that I have...
He stopped talking as he saw Haran pour them 2 glasses of Nusha. That bad, eh? Carl sat down and took the glass.
What's the occasion?
Kushtan is lost to bugs. 576 trillion credits down the black hole. We have to inform the Navy and tell them to destroy it utterly.
We can't send in somebody to rescue it.
Who would be stupid enough to enter a bug hive? We can't even use droids. They are basically invisible to heat and energy readings. So you have to rely on movement, and their claws have venom that is corrosive to electronics. And with the amount that's up there, they would fry any droids sent in, and any bio-droids would just end up as food and breeding pods for these bastards.
What kind of bugs are we talking about?
Carl sipped his drink as to contemplate and try to figure out a solution that didn't involve trillions of credits becoming target practice material. It's the Asatines, you know, the centipede type. They're about 3 meters long and the claws had a scission venom. My guess is that somebody was trying to import a few to milk them.
Are they the source of that venom?
I didn't know that.
Well, Yasatines are a really nasty bug, but they don't destroy the layer, so in theory we should be able to exterminate them.
And again, who would be stupid enough to enter that bug hive? Carl grinned.
You know who.
Humans? Come on, what can they do? Carl got up, went to a screen, logged into the public net, went to the ad section and searched for bug extermination. Billions of agencies came up, mostly run by different species and all with a qualification about the size of bugs. Rarely were any above 20 centimeters. Yeah, see, nobody deals with 3-meter long ones. Haran looked at the screen as Carl added one more piece of information to the search parameter. Large, lethal bugs. Suddenly, the search was only a few million, all of them human. He then ranked them for service rating.
Hicks and Ripley Extermination Company.
Carl skimmed through the text and gave Haran the main point.
Founded over 500 years ago and has over 1 million successful jobs. Promises full success or money back as long as the information given before the job is accurate. Price is reasonable. 0.05% for objectives cleansed. 25% if intel is deliberately misguided. Will refund 50% if object needs to be destroyed. Using market value only. Is not responsible for small internal damage during bug extermination. They take care of the life insurance of their workers. That's good. They do accept tips. Costs extra if we want an observer with the crew. Hey, they also offered courses on how to avoid bug infestations in the future as well. Reasonable prices there also.
Haran leaned back in his chair, looking out the window at the waste of space with a smirk. Goddamn humans, that would be 288 billion credits, but a hell of a lot cheaper than building a new one. What are the others, any cheaper? Carl scanned the pages quickly.
Yeah, but for the job we want, it seems even they recommend we go with Hicks and Ripley. It looks like even the Twognars use them on a regular basis. With this amount of credits, we should go for the professionals.
Give them a call then. Hell, give them all the intel and hold nothing back. With some luck, it's too bad, and they have to blow it up for us. That way, we will recover at least half the loss.
And if they clean it?
Tip them 1 million credits per crazed idiot who enters in, and hell, give 1 million for those who perish as well. If they are so good, then we put them on a retainer and order that course. It will save us lots of money. Remember last year? Carl shudders at the thought. Last year, they lost 3 stations to bugs, and the cost was several thousand trillion. The Federation was not happy about it, but at least they had done everything by the book. 4 weeks later, Haran looked at the human in front of him. He had expected a big brute of a man, but instead it was a well-dressed man with short, curly brown hair in a suit. Though there was something about him that made him a little nervous. Humans were such strange creatures. They looked remarkably similar to his own species, the Nalos. But unlike them, humans didn't have patterns, only one constant color. This one was slightly tanned. Quite unlike his blue and red patterns. Their eyes were strange as well. This one had brown eyes, not red like his, and 5 fingers. It was the one thing that separated humans from most bipedal species, whom had 4. Thank you, Mr. Ripley. I must say, we are extremely pleased with the result. The Kushtan is already operational again. As promised, we have transferred the credits to your company and the tip for such a well-done job. I read the report. Let me say, we are all saddened by the loss of Mr. Gong and Mr. Sanderson. Please extend our gratitude to their families. Mr. Ripley nodded solemnly. We also discovered how the bugs came in. They were on their way to a military facility, but their cargo was actually mislabeled by the sender. What? I can assure you we knew nothing about it. Haran was getting nervous now. Was this a scam to collect more money, or worse? Somebody is deliberately spreading bug infestation. We know. We actually found the manifest and checked the security recording. It's part of our service. He handed them a memory storage unit. Here's what we found, and a list of similar incidents around the sector. We are suspecting a group called Yog Ohulu, but this seems to be a front for somebody else. I'm here to ask for permission to search for this group within the Federation. I know humanity just have observation status, but I have a feeling this is too important to not investigate, and my company are the experts in the field of the bug hunts. Haran looked at Mr. Ripley. Did the human just volunteer to go after a terroristic group on behalf of the Federation? That will give them full deniability if they cause trouble, as they are an outsider. I will make some calls, but you might have to accept observers, perhaps a few investigators as well. There will be politics involved, but I think I can make it happen. Mr. Ripley smiled, but it was a scary smile, like he was looking forward to this hunt. Haran was glad this human was on his side. Thank you for listening. I'm glad to still have you here. I tried out some more outlandish voice acting. I'm unsure if they were enjoyable or not, so please do let me know. If you have stuck around, go and show your appreciation to the writer on HFY. I hope you're having a good day, and I'll see you in the next one.